So Hip Hop Is Real uploads a video saying that Smack calls a truce between all battle leagues. A day or two after, Queens Flip uploads an Instagram video saying that Smack was capping. Let's talk about it. Cap. Smack, stop the cap. So the other day, Hip Hop Is Real uploads a video. They interviewed Smack. It was drunk Smack. You know what I'm saying? Gotta admit. It was drunk Smack. And the title of the video was something like, Smack calls a truce between all leagues. A lot of people became and was under the impression that Smack is saying that he's calling a truce between all leagues, pretty much, including like RBE, KOTD, blase blah. You know what I'm saying? We all know the history that the URL has specifically with leagues like RBE. You know what I'm saying? Blocking battles, currently have a lawsuit, you know what I'm saying, going on. Which is why, and what tells me, right, cap. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that Smack is calling a truce between all leagues when we currently have lawsuits going on in process and in play, right? But I understand that when it comes to business, you know what I'm saying, being politically correct, you know what I'm saying, is a thing. You know what I mean? In order to be respected by the most amount of people, you know what I'm saying, the biggest audience, you have to be respected. And this is something that obviously makes people look at Smack and be like, oh, cool, that's cool, I respect that, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. But cap, all right? Shortly after that, maybe a day or two later, Queens Flip, salute to Queens Flip, salute to Smack, URL. Queens Flip does an interview with Smack, you know what I'm saying, on Instagram. And Queens Flip brings up the fact that there was a Hip Hop Is Real video, and the title of it was Smack Calls a Truce Upon Leagues. Somebody in the chat, while Queens Flip was interviewing Smack, had brought that up because a lot of people had seen the video on Hip Hop Is Real and were wondering what was up, you know what I'm saying, what was going on with that. So Queens Flip asks him about it. You know what I'm saying? Queens Flip asks him about it. And if you're somebody that doesn't pay attention to like an entire interview, or you just like, you got ADHD or something, and you just can't focus, you'll be, after watching this interview, you'll probably be under the impression that Smack was actually capping and was exposed for having lied, right? Because when Queens Flip asks Smack what was up with that, right? And did he mean that and all this stuff, right? He brings up the fact that Smack said a truce. Basically, the title of the Hip Hop Is Real's video said that Smack calls a truce. Queens Flip asks Smack, what's up with this truce, you know what I'm saying, between all leagues and all this stuff, blase blah. Smack, before understanding what the word truce even meant, right? If you watch the interview, you're gonna understand what I'm saying. Before Smack understood what the word truce even meant, Smack said that was drunk Smack talking in that interview.
But hold on, so in the DVD days there was a truce, but there's no league truce. Drunk Smack might have mixed it up, right? Like you might have been talking about DVD days truce.
Yeah, I don't know what truce is. What is that?
Truce is a form of peace. Truce is a form of
yeah. I ain't know, but yeah, like, you know what I mean? I'm in a good position. I'm in a good space right now, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
so like, let me read it. Truce is an agreement between enemies or opponents to stop fighting or arguing for a certain time.
Yes, that's cool. You know what I mean? I don't got no smoke. I don't got no smoke with nobody. I don't want nobody to feel like I have smoke with them. You know what I mean? Because I be hearing a lot of shit out there like
that it wasn't Smack talking in that interview. That what he was saying was from drunk Smack. That he didn't really mean pretty much what he was saying in that Hip Hop Is Real interview, or whatever the case is. So when people hear that, they're gonna think, oh damn, Smack was capping, blah 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 blah. Smack was capping about this truce or having peace, you know what I'm saying, among all leagues. But then Queens Flip, shortly after that, right, Smack responds in that way. Queens Flip explains to Smack what truce means. Smack didn't know what truce meant. I don't know how, I don't know why. Truce is a very common word that people know, you know what I'm saying? So But then after Queen's Flip broke down and explained what truce meant, which meant like calling peace, you know what I'm saying, or he read the definition, Smack was like, okay, that's what that means. Okay. So basically, right, it looks as if though, if you just look at the Hip Hop Is Real video, right, and you read the title and you watch the video, right, and then you look at Queen's Flip's video, right, Queen's Flip's title says that Smack, it insinuates that Smack did not call a truce between all leagues. So the title to the Queen's Flip video is misleading, because when Smack answered that question or responded to that situation on Hip Hop Is Real, he didn't know what truce meant. The word truce didn't come out of his mouth when he was speaking on the Hip Hop Is Real interview. Queen's Flip then broke down what the word truce meant. Then Smack was like, okay. So he kind of did agree on the whole truce aspect of it. He kind of did end up agreeing with the fact that there should be some peace, or whatever the case is, among all leagues. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to make sure people are clear on that part. You know what I'm saying? Smack didn't know apparently what truce meant. It kind of surprises me. It kind of doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But either way. But even then, I start to think, right? Even then, even if Smack, you know what I'm saying, is on board with some kind of truce or peace among all leagues, bro, that's still cap, though. Like, it's still cap. Like, even though I see that, you know what I'm saying, Smack was trying to backtrack a little bit, you know what I'm saying, that's still cap, bro, because that's impossible. It's impossible. It's impossible to be peaceful among the leagues, especially right now, bro. There's court cases going on. There's all this stuff going on, bro. And if you ask me, bro, if anybody, it's URL mainly that be bullying other leagues. It's not other leagues that be coming in, stepping on the URL's feet and trying to bully URL and block battles on URL. That's not the way that it is. So this is what confuses me, and what I feel is like why it's cap, right? Like why this is being said. It's like, it's URL that be doing that to other leagues. It's URL, bro. So it's like, I understand and I get what Smack is trying to get at, right? With putting out a politically correct image to the people, because that's what's going to make people say, oh, okay, I respect it. He's trying to work with leagues. He's trying to be peaceful with leagues. But in the background and the history, right, says something completely different. It says something completely different. It says that URL be bullying leagues. URL would do what's in their power to block battles. URL will do what's in their power to lock down battlers into contracts so that other people can't use them. You know what I'm saying? And blah, blah. This is what history tells us, bro. So it's like, yo, Smack, I get it, bro, but let's be a little bit more realistic here, bro. It's the URL that be doing that. So if anybody should be peaceful, right, as opposed to calling for peace, it should be URL. It should be URL that becomes peaceful or tries to make peace, like from the URL standpoint. Because again, from what I know in the history, ever since I've been following battle rap, is URL's always been the bigger dog. URL's always been the bigger dude. You know what I'm saying? Has always had more power, way more power than all these other leagues. So again, the reason I feel like that's kind of cap, right, is because, bro, it's the URL that be doing it, man. And I get it, bro. It's a dog eat dog. It's a dog eat dog business world, right? So that's why it's like, to even say that is kind of like confusing. It's like, why even put out there that whatever. I get it at the end of the day. But let me know what y'all think, man. I don't think Smack was exposed for capping. I don't think he was. It's just the titles to those videos. The title to the Queen's Flip video is very misleading. You know what I'm saying? It's very misleading. And I understand Queen's Flip sometimes does do the clickbait thing, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably what it was. But Smack responded to that question about the Hip Hop Is Real video prior to even knowing what the word truce meant. That's why it comes off as, oh, Smack was capping about what he said in the Hip Hop Is Real video. But then when Queen's Flip breaks down what the word truce actually means to him, Smack is like, oh, okay, yeah, nah, yeah, facts, yeah, nah. Like, he does feel like there should be peace or some kind of truce between leagues. But again, my thing is that that's cap though, because bro, it's the URL. That's the Suge Knight of battle rap, bro. Let me know what y'all think, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Joe coming at you live and direct from the battle.